So this is how Lil TJ's producers make their melodies, and this is how they make their beats and their hi-hats. What's poppin', gang? Today we're going to be making a Lil TJ type beat with emotional pianos and show you exactly how it's done. If you want any of the drums that I use in the videos, make sure you click the link in the description where you can download them for free. So let's go ahead and jump into it. If you guys have ever heard this song, Calling My Phone by Lil TJ, which was a dope song in my opinion, it pretty much hit #1 in iTunes. So we're going to pretty much just break it down and show you exactly what was done in that beat. And then later on at the end of the video, we're going to take these same tips into our own beat. So here's the piano that was done on Calling My Phone by Lil TJ. Super simple, but if you're listening to it on the outside looking in, it sounds complex, you know what I'm saying? But you want to keep the same mindset. Main chords here, like 3 of them, and then a little bit of sprinkles at the top, you know what I'm saying? This beat was played pretty slow, but you know, with the sprinkles at the top, those are pretty much just to make sure the beat sounds full. So let's hear this piano real quick. So as you can see, like I said before, the little sprinkles at the top just make sure the piano just sounds more full and open, you know, while keeping the main chords at the right here and just not just bringing in too many sounds in there, making it more open for the artist. So another sound that they added was this right here. It sounded like exactly in the beat, and they only just added like 2 notes of it. Let's hear real quick. And this was pretty much the bass that they used in that beat. They didn't add no 808 in there, and it sounded really good. And as far as instruments goes, that's pretty much all the instruments that they used, and then they went straight into the drums. The song hit #1. So let's jump into the hi-hats. These are the hi-hats, you know, they wanted to, you know, make it sound a little bit more, you know, 2021, you know what I'm saying, by adding rolls in there, you know what I'm saying, keeping some space in there, but, you know, making sure that it added to the bounce of the beat. Let's hit the hi-hats real quick. Next, they added a simple kick pattern. It was not hard at all. When the beat came in, they pretty much added like an underwater effect on the piano just to, you know, separate it and make it less repetitive. And that's pretty much it in that whole Calling My Phone instrumental beat. With all that played together, let's hear the whole beat. So next we're going to jump into another song by Lil TJ, Misunderstood. This one also had the same concept as the Calling My Phone song that hit #1. You have your main chords in the piano and then just a little sprinkles at the top just to add a little bit more fullness to the piano, but also leaving it open for the artist. Okay, so here's the piano that's in the song Misunderstood by Lil TJ. And like I was saying, look, main chords here on the bottom, and then, you know, you have your sprinkles at the top just to, you know, open it up and fill in the gaps, you know what I'm saying? Let's hear real quick. So that's pretty much the piano. And next they added like a little guitar in there with a little wobble effect in there. I couldn't find the exact perfect sound, you know what I'm saying? So I used this little effect in there that pretty much got me close to that result, which is the fruity, damn, I can't even say the word. The fruity flanger, you know what I'm saying? These are the effects and the settings that I use. But let's hear it real quick. So next they added like a real guitar in that song. I have a guitar here, but I'm not the perfect like guitar player at all, you know what I'm saying? So I tried my best to like get that same sound. I literally played the note on like one little string from the whole guitar, you know what I'm saying? So I did my best. Here's what it sounds like. Yeah, like Like I said, I'm not a guitar player. Like I said, I'm not a guitar player at all, but I tried my best. But I took that right there and then added a guitar amp to it. You know what I'm saying? Just to make it sound like the actual song a little bit. Yeah, so that's what it sounded like with the guitar amp in there. I thought, you know, it sounded great. If you want to know what guitar amp that I use Guitar Ridge 5, you know, just to make it sound like an actual electric guitar, you know what I'm saying? And as far as melodies, that's pretty much it as far as the melodies go on that song. Next, let's go ahead and jump into the 808. So here's the 808 pattern that they use in the song Misunderstood by Lil TJ. Let's hear it real quick. Next with the hi-hats. So you can see they're kind of open, you know what I'm saying? But they wanted to add a little bit more rhythm in there just to, you know, spice up the bounce of the beat. They also added an open hat in there just to, you know, open up the sound a little bit. So next, they pretty much added a kick in there later on in the beat, and it sounded really good with the 808 and the whole thing put together. Here's what that kick sounds like. And with all that together, the whole beat sounds like this. So that was pretty much the beat and Lil TJ Misunderstood. So next we're gonna jump into, you know, taking those same tips into our own beat and show you that it's possible. But before we do that, I want to show you this book called All About the Music Industry. If you guys are really serious about, you know, connecting with labels and who to hire first and how to market your own music, you guys should really check out this book called All About the Music Industry. You can listen to it for free using Audible. There's a link in the description if you want to check that out. I highly recommend this book if you're really serious. This is like the Bible as far as the music industry. Now let's get back into the video. So like with this next beat, I kept that same concept with the piano, you know, main chords, and then adding some high notes just to fill in some of the open areas in the piano. I got a sample here from Minister Beats. Shout out to Minister Beats for this pack that he sent me. There will also be a link in the description if you want to pick it up yourself. In that pack, I pretty much found this piano that pretty much sounded like a Lil TJ piano type beat. So let's hear it real quick. I felt like that was exactly like a Lil TJ type sample, but I wanted to add a little bit more high notes in there just to fill up some of the open areas. So I did that, and here's what it sounds like. So next, I pretty much got my guitar again, you know what I'm saying? I tried my best to add just a little couple notes in there. I played like one little string off the guitar, you know what I'm saying? And here's what it sounds like. So like I said, I'm not a guitar player, but I tried my best, and I took that and pretty much added it into a Guitar Rig 5. So that sounded pretty good to me, you know what I'm saying? And then next, we added a sub bass in there, pretty much the same one that's in Calling My Phone from Lil TJ. Here it is right here, straight from Nexus. Let's go. Now, because I added that sub bass in there, I wanted that to play during the beat, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't add no 808 in there, but I added some hi-hats in there. I wanted to keep that same concept with Calling My Phone from Lil TJ, basically adding rolls in there, you know, keeping it open spots in there. And here's pretty much how the hi-hat sounds. And just like in some of his other beats, I added a rim shot in there. To open up the beat more, I added some more open hats in there. and I will pretty much play the beat at the end of the video. Hopefully this helps you make emotional piano Lil TJ type beats. Let me know in the comments what type of videos you would like to see on this channel next. Hopefully you guys stay safe, and remember, it's only a matter of time. Peace.